So much, Greg. Well, our financial analyst Steve Budin is here with today's Financial Focus, and we got a lot to talk about. Some of the things they actually just announced this morning, and I know we had it on the news. This is Verizon. What is it? They're buying Yahoo, right?
They are buying Yahoo.
Purchasing all of it.
A little short of $5 billion in cash, and many of our viewers are Verizon subscribers, and I know many of them are the users of Yahoo.
Sure.
How does this integrate? Really is the question. A while back, Verizon bought a bunch of assets from AOL, so you really now have three companies trying to integrate themselves. And I'm a Verizon subscriber, and I would think, you know, if you go online and you're now going to use the Yahoo platform, maybe you could pay your Verizon bill or do things like that. And then if you're on your Verizon phone, maybe Yahoo might be the search engine you use. But this is just more of the situation American companies are facing, where they have all this cash on their balance sheets and they just really are finding things to do. Interestingly enough, you know, $5 billion for Yahoo doesn't sound like it, but it pretty much is a bargain for Verizon. They have so much cash, and for them to take a shot at Yahoo is really not that big of a deal.
Right. It's always interesting when you hear two big names too, and then people that have like the Yahoo email, they're wondering what's going to happen to my email and all that kind of thing. And I think they just said they're going to transfer it over or whatever, figure it all out.
Right. And another big deal coming, and we'll talk about this when it gets a little closer. But Hershey's, the big chocolate company, is in the process of getting acquired as well from a big international conglomerate. There are some legal issues that Hershey's has to go through, but you'll now have Hershey's potentially foreign owned. So we'll keep you up to date on that one too.
Interesting. Okay, our other topic is the $1.3 trillion that is where, and explain what this is about.
It's just out there, right?
Yeah.
It's actually sitting on company balance sheets, in their bank accounts, on their books, and this gets back to the first point with Yahoo and Verizon. A lot of these companies are sitting on over $1 trillion of cash, and talk about ways to stimulate the U.S. economy. Here you go. And I'll be talking about this through the election season. Hopefully the candidates will address it, but a lot of this money is sitting overseas. But imagine a lot of that money can come back to this country, even if they give them a little bit of a tax break. They can make acquisitions. Hey, maybe they could hire people and do things with that money that'll help stimulate the economy. I mean, our whole economy is about 16 trillion, and if you take 1 trillion and throw that back in, that's pretty big.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, we just saw a little video of an iPhone because we got this story coming up. The 1 billionth iPhone was sold, right?
Billion with a B.
It's crazy.
It is.
But it makes sense. I feel like everyone I know has one.
Yeah, and this really is a society transforming entity, right? I mean, I was at the mall yesterday, and all you see are people walking around on their iPhones, and even throwing the Galaxy and all the other phones that are there. But you know, people walking into stores, they're shopping, and in one hand, you know, they're holding the item, and in the other hand, they're holding their phone to see if they can get a better deal on Amazon or something like that. So it's really democratized the whole purchasing process. Not to mention everything else you use the phone for. And this is one of those trends that's just not going away.
Yeah.
But it is interesting. You know, the world has what? 6-7 billion people, and 1 billion have an iPhone. I mean, that's a pretty good product if you can develop one like that.
It's a company with a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, Steve.
Sure.
Stay with us. We're back after this.